Next thing on the agenda, right, is everyone's favourite boxing YouTuber, IDubbbz, has been a bit naughty recently. Yeah, well, not really naughty. I think it's just more he's been stupid. I wouldn't say in this he's like been malicious or he's like done anything wrong really, but I would say that he's a bit of an idiot for this. I think this is something that is so dumb. It's just so dumb that he just needs to do it. I saw this clip recently on Twitter. I think it was Twitter at least, of just IDubbbz going, we've lost all the money. There's no money left. All the charities are getting fucked out because we lost all the money. Just because he was just like not deciding to have good ideas. Let's just get into the video, man. I'm not going to explain it fully.
Hello, everyone. I have some bad news to share with you. I really don't want to share it. I feel terrible. This year has been a rough one, but this is the path that I chose, so I think it's best to be transparent.
This is really niche. His mustache is just ever so slightly odd. And my beard's ever so slightly odd, but it's just like that. Because it's such a small amount of hair, it's just so obvious, and it's just, oh, please just shave it properly.
Despite it being a fun event, and despite good fights, and a lot of creators sacrificing a lot of time, money, and energy, we lost $250,000 on the event.
Right, that's just like the baseline. So as like the planning thing, they lost 250, right? How do you spend that much money that you end up losing 250 of your own money, which is supposed to be like the covering money, and then goes to the charities as well? With like the rest of it goes to the charities. How do you actually get that like negative? It's just really poor planning. It's so stupid.
The way that this typically works for anyone who's unaware is that once our expenses are paid off for the event, like all the minimums of broadcasting, the hotel, travel, all that sort of stuff, once that's all paid off, then we can start paying the charities. Unfortunately, we didn't even reach the break-even point, right? We're $250,000 in the red. I foolishly thought that the success of last year should be a minimum. A minimum for what we are able to do this year. And
why is that like an expected thing that it would always be better? Now, I just want to say something, right? But Creator Clash 2, if the Froggy Fresh stuff never happened, no one would hear about it. Absolutely no one. The only reason people know what it is because he treated Froggy Fresh like a flashlight and fucked him over. That's the only reason people know about this. Literally, I didn't know a single fight happened. I don't know when it happened. All I know is that Sam Hyde bad, IDubbbz cry. That's all I know. That's all I know about Creator Clash 2. I don't even know much about Sam Hyde. I just know that IDubbbz don't fucking like him. This dude is like the example of a fall from grace. He's like a fallen angel, but not in a cool way. He's just a bit of a dork now. Just so unlikable.
And that wasn't true. There was a lot more to think about. I thought, okay, we're bringing on more talent. We're bringing on more creators. That should translate to more pay-per-view buys. We're inviting more creator guests. I think that should translate to more pay-per-view buys. No. This is our second time doing the event, so
they had more creators, but didn't have any like popular creators or like interesting fights. They just got obvious ones, like the ones that lost the last years. They just got them. That's basically it. They didn't get anything cool. They just got safe options. There was no one like IShowSpeed or like Caius, man. They would have been sick fights, but they just got like, oh, I can't. I don't remember the fights. It was just all boring. It was all boring. I think Just the Mink's fault. And even though I hate her, she's like probably the most famous one there. Who was fighting? Alex Wasabi. That's probably it. Yeah, but once again, no one gives a fuck about Alex Wasabi anymore. His channel's dead as well.
So more people are going to know about it.
No one cares.
I thought that would translate to pay-per-view buys. But we did half as well as we did the first year. 50,000 compared to 100,000 the first year. So I was wrong, and I feel a lot of shame because a lot of people were trusting me and trusting our team to, protect the event and protect the charities and protect just the whole thing. It feels particularly bad because this isn't like a regular business where it's all a personal loss and I can just be like, oh, okay, I suck at business, and I walk away from it. All of the other fighters were, hoping that their charities got represented and got supported for all their hard work. Yeah. But we didn't have any anti-piracy measures. We weren't prepared to deal with what ended up happening. I mean, I was just thinking like, let's just avoid catastrophe. As long as there's
Right, such a oh my god, right. I'm sure any future entrepreneurs who might have live events coming in the future always have anti-piracy work. Like all of like the KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul fights, all of them are just streamed straight onto Twitch. It's Twitch, YouTube Live has them. Kick and Rumble will definitely have them now. Like they're gonna have an extreme amount of them, and people you can just go watch them. Why not? If one person pays for it, you've just paid for 500 people to watch it. So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you watch it for free if you could watch it? Why would you pay for it if you can watch it for free? And it also comes up on searches. So it's such stupid like business. This is just bad business. This man's just not smart.
It's like not like I don't know, like a bomb threat or like injuries or anything crazy. Like we should be fine. This should just be like the first year. I don't want it to be more complicated than the first year. It ended up being a lot more complicated. Amongst the 800 pirated streaming sites, there were between 1.3 and 3 million viewers. So even though there were around 50,000 pay-per-view buys, there were around 1.3 to 3 million viewers, people who actually watched the full broadcast. Yeah. And that's a little bit reassuring. You know, it makes me feel like, okay, people maybe do want to watch this. They just didn't, you know, they just either couldn't afford it or just didn't want to support what I had going on. If it's 1 or 2 steps to pirate it, but it's 3 or 4 steps to stream it legitimately, people are going to take the pirating option every time. I think we also had a big streamer audience. That's who we are appealing to. I really like the live stream audience. You know, people who want to watch these events live and they watch things on Twitch and YouTube and they get it all for free generally. So I think it was in a lot of ways bad to appeal to that crowd and not give away the stream for free. I think a lot of them felt like, well, this should be something that's free. Especially if you have ads in it. Aside from the,
they probably make more money on this if they streamed it for free and then just had like more ads and had donations, had like membership, whatever. If they just did that and streamed for free, a lot of the people would just go watch it on theirs. Why would they want to pirate it if they could just watch it for free on theirs? This is just like a common IDubbbz, man.
Pirating, we did have higher expenses this year. It was a bigger arena. We went to the Avalible arena, so it was twice as big. We paid more for broadcasting. So broadcasting team did a lot more elaborate shit, and there was a lot more staff involved.
Oh, did they? That's cool.
We did a creator hotel. So we bought out a hotel to make sure all the creators had a safe place.
Probably a 5-star hotel. You know, they've got all these expenses, free food, you got a spa, they got a pool in it, everything you need.
It actually ended up being good that we got the Creator Hotel because all the hotels shot up in price like a couple weeks after we locked in the Creator Hotel because Taylor Swift was coming to town. She announced her tour dates and pretty much everything got booked up. If we didn't book the Creator Hotel when we did, I don't think we would have had nearly as many creators show up to show support, and our pay-per-view numbers actually could have been hurt by that. We also had.
Is there like interesting bits of this? Is someone like Codex? He's fucking boring, bro. Oh my god, this dude's boring as hell. I think you need more black trans creators, to be honest. Facts. Too many rights is money. Very hard. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, this is the new IDubbbz audience. This is the new IDubbbz audience. Can people see this comment? I just realised, I don't know if they can see it. Thanks. Too many cis white men in the event. Can't have them. Can't have that. Gave me 1930s Germany vibes. I'm hoping that's ironic, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's actually true. If he fought Sam Hyde, they would have enough bread to cure cancer, AIDS, and Alzheimer's. I bought 10 beers. Okay, these are just boring. Yeah, there was loads of advertising on the first one. If they just spent that budget from the bigger arena and the better area to the promotion, they would have just done better anyway. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Why did they have to do all that new stuff? And I think that's all I'm going to put of this, because IDubbbz is fucking boring, bro. He talks so slow. He's just not interesting. I'm not watching any more of this. He's just like boring the crap out of me.